Hey everybody, it's Janice with Creating Through Chaos. I'm going to start this project off with this cutting board that I got at a thrift store. I'm going to give it a couple of coats of vintage white, and I did the front and the back. Once I have it all painted and it was fully dry, I'm going to take these letters that I got at Walmart. They have like sticky backs. I'm going to paint them with this like avocado green color. I know this color seems odd and it's not really trending right now, but you'll see where I'm going with it when I get towards the end of the project. So I'm going to give each one of those letters 2 coats of this avocado green, and then I'm going to let those dry fully. And like I said, I got these at Walmart. They have like sticky backs, and I got them a while ago at Walmart, but you could use any letters. So here's why I used the avocado green. I got this scrapbook paper at Hobby Lobby in one of the books, and I vowed that I wanted to use this paper. So I'm going to turn this into like a vintage retro style cutting board. So what I'm going to do is put some Mod Podge on the bottom half of this cutting board. And I just did a pretty thick coat of it. Once I have all the Mod Podge on there, I'm going to lay my paper down and just kind of meet up with the top of that Mod Podge and kind of make sure that I get it even. And then just smooth it out with my hands. And then I'm just going to let that dry. And just make sure it's even and all smoothed out. And then I cut off some of the excess, and then I sanded around all of the edges of this. And then I also sanded around all of the edges of the whole cutting board once I had the paper all done. So I'm just going to go around with my sander and just kind of sand off all that excess. And then again, doing around the whole thing. Once I have all of this sanded, I am going to take my antique wax and I'm going to go around the edge of the whole thing and then a little bit over the white that's showing. So just kind of getting those edges first. And then I'm going to run it across the center right over that white. And I'm just going very, very lightly with this. I don't want it to be too dark. And if you get it to be too dark, you can just take a baby wipe and wipe off the excess, which is what I am going to do. I just want to tone down the brightness of the white to kind of match the paper. So again, just kind of going back over and just getting it the color that I wanted. Once it was dry, I am going to take this piece of metal ribbon that I had. I'm going to put some super glue on there. And then I am going to take some hot glue and add it to that as well. Just put that right along where I want this to be stuck. And then I'm going to lay that right on there. And then I'm going to hold that until the glue sets. Kind of pressing down as I go just to make sure. And then I am going to now take my letters. And again, like I said, they have a sticky back, so I'm just going to lay them where I want them, making sure that I get them even. And then I'm going to peel off that back, but I'm also going to add glue to them. I just don't want to rely on that glue on these already to be sticky enough, so I'm going to use double glue here. And then I'm just going to start placing them on where I want them. And I just really wanted to use this paper when I got it at Hobby Lobby. I really liked the look of it, but I know it's not really a style for everybody, but I have a booth, so I figured it would be somebody's style if they're redoing their kitchen in like a retro look, or if they have this green color in their kitchen. But I just really wanted to use this scrapbook paper, and then I found this paint that matched perfectly, and I thought, I have got to do this project. So I get all of those laid out. Once I have them all laid out and they're even, I'm going to just take some twine and add a hanger to the top of this. So I'm just going to pull out a piece of twine and then cut the excess, and then I just pushed it through and then tied it in a knot at the top. And that is it. This project is finished. I think this project turned out so cute and so different, and I love the retro look of it. I hope you enjoyed this project. Thank you for watching. I hope it inspires you to make one. And as always, don't forget to spread the chaos.